Okay, this is a 1965 Hofner President bass. Not many of them made. I think about 200 in total, from about the end of 1963 through to mid-late 1965, so they weren't made for very long. Much more prevalent is the Senator version, which just has a single pickup here, the neck pickup, and they were made in much greater numbers and for a longer time. But this is the President. It's got the upgraded trim, the extra pickup. It's a solid top. That's actually solid spruce, and you can see that on this particular model, at some point during its history, somebody turned this into a left-handed guitar, and later on reverted it back to right-handed. Not quite sure why you would attack this particular guitar in that way, because it's got the cutout. It's not like Paul McCartney picking the violin bass, because it looked roughly the same either way up. But there you go, perhaps it was just what needed to be done. It's got flat wound strings on, which are pretty much what it would have had in period. It may have had the black tape wound strings, but probably flat wounds. Round wound strings for bass guitar didn't come until about 65, with John Entwistle getting rotor sound to make those. So this would have been pretty much standard equipment. The pickups are the Hofner staple variety, and so called because these little marks here, you can see, look like staples that have been driven into the top of the pickup. It's a small humbucking pickup, and it delivers what is typical for 60s Hofners, what's known as the Hofner thump on a note. It's a fairly unique and recognisable sound for Hofners, and the Hofners of the period, whatever their model, have some kind of variation of that sound to them. Later on in 67 the pickups changed and became a blade style pickup, which sounds even deeper, and if you're out to buy a second-hand one, try the different styles of pickups. They will give slightly differing sounds to them. This is fairly original. It was quite beaten up when I bought it, so that's actually a repro scratch plate. The knobs are original. As far as I'm aware, the wiring's original. I do have the two original pickups, although they need a complete rewind. So these are current Hofner staple pickups. You can still get them. It's the original bridge and tailpiece. Bob Barry did the renovation and setup, straightened the neck out. We had to put on current repro tuning keys. The originals had broken beyond repair, basically. But other than that, it's the original article. So now 53 years old, very light, completely hollow bodied, and as always Hofner used some beautiful woods and veneers. As I say, a solid spruce top, but lovely maple veneer, book matched on the back, and lovely bindings. The neck, as you can see, is a 5-piece neck. There's a truss rod underneath the centre fillet, 2 striping edges to that, and then the main back of the neck stock. Yeah, there we go.